is life. Right? And it is a race. Sometimes it's a sprint. Sometimes it's a marathon. And whether sprint or marathon, there's always obstacles. And the reason why we focus on the mental is because that's what separates champions. I can have two folks that are equally as skilled, but whoever has that mental edge is going to be the one that wins. So that's the physical. That's the mental part. The physical part is creating foundation as far as your physical fitness. For me, I do a simple assessment. So we can do that right now. My assessment is a squat, a push-up, and a proper crunch. So I need one person for a squat from over here. I need one person for a push-up from here. And one person for a sit-up. I want to know what you know, and then we'll fix it. All right, so show me the squat. Not bad. Keep going. I'll take it with a stop. I'll let you go with that. There you go. So he's doing something squattish. Right? Okay. Okay, relax. Wait till we push it. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Keep going. Show me your squat again. Keep going. You changed it. What? Pretend like you have a problem. Oh, okay. Just show me. Don't get nervous now. Show me. Okay, keep going. Now, if you notice as he's doing that, his heels are coming up. I call that the Michael Jackson. You want to keep your heels down when you do a squat. So, you said you got the bar right. Bring your feet a little wide. This is free advice, you're not charged about this. All right, so put your hips back when you go down, make sure your heels will stay down. The way you're going to do that is raise your toes. So the front of your feet. Let's go. Back. Yeah, get a little lower. Get a little lower. Come on. Now you see, when you come in front of your toe, you want to face that. Keep it behind your toe. Squat. Good. Keep your head up. There you go. So now we fix the squat. He's using that core, he's keeping his back straight. So that's our squat. Show me a push-up. Let's see. There you go. Oh, I get it. Yeah. So we're going to switch that up. So what we're going to do is bring your hands directly beneath your shoulders. Good. And when you go down, don't drop and catch them. Lower yourself slowly. A little better. Good. Now why the hands out? It should be. There you go. See how I straighten your back up when you drop, put your head up? Keep going. Oh, so I see you having to practice in this way, but it's okay. Keep going. It's a little better. So our push-up is back absolutely straight, hands directly beneath your shoulders, stomach's tight. And you're going to lower yourself. Your head should be neutral, so that means you're not dropping your head every time. Pretty good. Get a little tight. We'll get you back in there. Come on. I'll show you that front. All right, so this is what I call the neck killer. Because he's pulling your head off. So this is all I want you to do. You just fake tip behind your head. Bring your chin up to the ceiling. Look behind you. Now keep that position. And you're going to raise your whole body up as one unit. So don't pull your head. That's different. That's it. Front your chin. Keep going. Yeah, it's just short. There you go. Keep going. No, there you go back. Put your hand on it. Good. Nice and easy. There you go. Perfect. Now just clap it up. This is where I start. So I can have a guy that can squat forever and it's wrong. Or I can have a guy or a young lady that can bench press 400 pounds but can't do a push-up. Same thing on the crunch. I did 500 crunches and I don't have any abs. It doesn't matter. Because abs aren't built in the crunch. kitchen, right? That's what you eat. No, I wasn't asking. All right, so everybody right where you are, particularly if you're sitting in the seat. This is what I want you to do. Does everybody stand? That's all we can do. Have a seat. All right. So that looked like, nothing spectacular. But again, it's about respect. The way you just sat down means back pain for you in the future. Stand up. Sit down. Breathe. No, right there. Why are you letting your hands go? And your shoulders forward. Come back down to where you were. And your shoulders are forward, your back is rounded. Do you see how much pressure is here? Good, go ahead, keep sitting. Right, you should be able to stop that at any moment. And now remember how you said you had the bar in the back? This bar is rolling up because where your shoulders are, right? Yes, that's the question. No, but remember, if your shoulders are rolling forward, I'll put it this way. I train Muay Thai. Step by. If your head comes down and your shoulders come forward, I can put you in a clinch, and there's your Let me just pull my head down. See how I'm using my body, right? But if those shoulders come forward, which is a bad habit, I'm going to show you what a bad habit is. How many of you are doing the knees? Yeah. Right? Right? You're setting yourself up for failure. So go ahead and sit down for me. And stand up. All right, so this is how we're going to fix this. Stay where you are. As you come down, as you keep your chin, shoulders back. Shoulders back. Engage your stomach like somebody's punching your stomach. Tight. So don't suck it in. Tight. You know what I mean about somebody like that. There you go. Good. And push your hips back as you go down. Do it slow. No, you just failed. I want you to fall. Control it. Relax. Relax. Thank you. Let's go. Slow. Breathe. Stop. Yes. Keep on. And all the way down. See how you controlled it? Right? Oh, yeah. So just remember, everything matters. As a strength coach, I watch everything. Because bad habits create injury. Right? So, let's get back to our race. We established that we have a starting line, we have a finishing line, and we have a race in between. What's the question? All right. So we have the race in between. To prepare for that race, from beginning to end, we have to train, right? But most people feel like they know how to run, right or wrong? Our goal is to win. Then we have a plan for winning that. And if you were here last year, you recall what I said about goal, plan, sacrifice. So what's the sacrifice? The sacrifice is I'm not eating junk food because it affects my training. I'm not hanging out all the time because it affects my training. But also the educational part. I'm not playing video games, Facebook, texting, Instagram, whatever else, because I need to study to achieve my goal. It's a sacrifice. And not everyone's willing to make that sacrifice. So again, it's a goal. Everybody say goal. Plan. Sacrifice. That's my GPS. Challenge yourself. But it takes a lot of dedication, lots of work, and a possibility of quote-unquote failure, which I don't believe in. I believe we make mistakes to make ourselves better. So I say it's not the mistakes that make us, it's the choice to make those mistakes. And that's where success starts. It's a choice. If you're not choosing, then it's chosen for you. And you never want to be left in that situation where decisions are being made for you. So who has a goal, who has a dream, and what is it? Your opponent may be yourself. Anybody in between, your goal is just someone that you have to overcome. There's nothing personal. To become an expert at anything, you have to practice it for 10,000 hours, which is a long time, right? But if you're practicing it incorrectly, 10,000 hours counts for nothing. But what bothers me as I speak around the country and around the world is I'm finding more and more that more kids have no goals or no dreams. I want you to experiment, I want you to explore, and I want you to experience. Along the way, you'll find out the things that you like and you don't like. Along the way, you'll find a dream, and you'll find a goal, and then you follow that same plan of goal, plan, sacrifice. That's important. And again, when it comes to success, whether it's state championship, whether it's to get to the next grade, it's made up of little goals along the way. But you got to make a choice to put forth the effort. And the effort is going to dictate how successful you are. I always say, if your mind ain't right, your grind ain't right. So if you don't have a proper mindset, you may be putting in an improper effort. But remember that if the more specific you are, the more you can show that the effort you're putting forth is proper. So if you want, at the end of the day, I want you to understand that the mind is very powerful. The choices we make are even more powerful, but make the decision to be successful.